Okay, quick question. What's the one thing you wish you could undo? Was it that time you accidentally liked your ex's photo from 2023? Or when you confidently said, I don't need GPS, and ended up in another state? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you there was a way to fix it all? A magical, glowing, life-changing reset button. Sounds amazing, right? Well, buckle up because today we're diving into what life would really be like if it had a reset button. And trust me, it's not all rainbows and unicorns. I'll admit, I've had my fair share of reset button moments. Like the time I accidentally sent a text meant for my best friend to my mom. Let's just say, mom did not need to know about my late night pizza cravings. But here's the thing. What if we could erase those moments?
Wow.
Would we really want to? Let's explore. Let's be real. We've all had moments where a reset button would have been a lifesaver. Like that time you sent a text to the wrong.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Hey babe, I miss you. Sent to your boss. Yikes. Or when you confidently answered a question in class, only to realize you were completely wrong. Cue the awkward silence. Reset button. Where were you when I needed you? Or how about when you tried to delete a text, but accidentally sent it instead? Please ignore that last message. Yeah, because that makes it less awkward. And let's not forget the ultimate test of patience. Parallel parking. You're sitting there, sweating, while 5 cars line up behind you, and you're just like, reset button, where are you? I remember this one time I was at a job interview, and I was so nervous that I accidentally called the interviewer by the wrong name. Twice. I wanted to crawl under the table and disappear. A reset button would have been a dream come true at that moment. Imagine this. A big, shiny reset button right there in front of you. One press, and poof, your embarrassing moment never happened. Your bad decisions, gone. That haircut you regret, fixed. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the thing. What if hitting that button didn't just erase the bad stuff? What if it erased everything? Think about it. If you reset your life, you'd lose all the good stuff too. That time you aced a test after pulling an all-nighter? Gone. The moment you met your best friend? Poof. Even that one time you finally parallel parked perfectly on the first try. Yeah, that's gone too. Turns out, life's messy moments are what make the good ones so special. Here's the catch. Life isn't just about the highlights. It's about the journey, the ups, the downs, and everything in between. If you reset your life, you'd lose the lessons you learned from your mistakes. Like that time you failed a test and realized you actually need to study. Or when you got heartbroken and discovered how strong you really are. Sure, heartbreak sucks. But without it, would you appreciate the joy of finding real love? Or the comfort of your friends who were there for you when you needed them most? And let's not forget failure. Yeah, it stings. But without it, would you ever push yourself to be better? Would you ever grow? I remember failing my first driving test. I was so embarrassed, but it taught me to practice more and stay calm under pressure. When I finally passed, it felt like the biggest win of my life. If I'd reset that failure, I wouldn't have learned how to persevere. Take relationships, for example. Sure, you might want to reset that awkward first date where you spilled spaghetti on your lap. But if you did, you'd miss out on the inside jokes and the bond you built afterward. Or how about work? Yeah, that presentation you bombed was rough, but it taught you how to handle pressure like a pro. Sometimes, the mess is where the magic happens. And let's not forget, Life's imperfections are what make it funny. Like when you try to fix something and end up making it 10 times worse. Or when you confidently say, "I got this," and then immediately trip over your own feet. Those moments might be embarrassing, but they're also the stories you laugh about later. Imagine a world without those stories. Boring, right? I once tried to impress someone by cooking a fancy dinner, and I ended up setting off the smoke alarm. It was mortifying at the time, but now it's one of my favorite stories to tell. Life's messiness is what makes it memorable. It's what makes us human. So here's the thing. Life doesn't have a reset button, and maybe that's a good thing. Because every mistake, every failure, and every awkward moment is a chance to learn, grow, and become a better version of yourself. Sure, it's not always easy, but it's real. And real life is messy, beautiful, and totally worth it. So, what about you? If life had a reset button, what would you change? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more If Life Had It videos. Because let's face it, life's too weird and wonderful not to talk about it. See you in the video.